What is up, epic people of the internet? My name is Nate, and welcome to my read-through / discussion video for Devblog 30 of Foxhole. Yeah, so the beginning of this devblog discusses how the developers can work on new features now that they've released the Amphibious Warfare update. And now all these new features are going to be featured in the 0.5 update, autumn update that will be coming out in the next few weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that. Some cool stuff we're about to look into, and so let's get started. And as a disclaimer, any feature or piece of content shown here is a work in progress and subject to change in the future, and doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in the final game the way it's detailed here. Alright, so the first item on this devblog is structured damage states. So in our latest feedback thread on Reddit, the most upvoted suggestion was visual damage states or structures. We are finally tackling this feature, which has been in discussion for a long time on the dev team. We are dividing damage states into 3 categories, excluding the destroy state: healthy, damaged, and critical. With this addition, players will now be able to identify weak structures and prioritize them in combat. Alright, so right here we can kind of see some different damage states of the wall. So you can see different damage states. You can see 3 links of wall, and each of these 3 links of wall is a different damage state. So this first one would be the healthy that we see now in the game. The second would be the damaged, slightly damaged, half damaged. And this last one would be the critical one that's almost about to break and you need to repair really soon. And you can see that for the different 3 levels of walls that we have today. Alright, so then you look down here, we have the same thing for bunkers, 3 of those. 3 different barbed wires, 3... I honestly don't see from this angle a ton of difference between these sunken pillboxes. I see a lot, obviously you see a lot of difference between all the other ones. And you can see the normal pillboxes here and the tank traps. Tank traps might be just a little bit too far away to see, but you can kind of see the damage there. But I think definitely it's more prominent in some of the stone structures and the fences and the walls. So I think right now, based on this, to me this looks a little bit too like cracked to be like a usable structure. So I think they should reduce the amount of destroy that looks a little bit. Otherwise, I think they're all pretty awesome looking. I just think this sunken pillbox needs a little bit more of an update, because I can't, like, it's a little bit hard to tell which one is which, and half the time your structures will be down, so you can't really put anything on the part that raises up. So hopefully they fix that and add a little bit more damage so you can see that better. Alright, so next thing that they've talked about in this dev blog is the character context menu. So I read a little bit about this, and this next feature is also based on a player feedback. We're adding a context menu that can be used to easily perform player screened actions like mute, whisper, commend, squad invite, and more. The context menu can be invoked by holding all and clicking on a player character. This feature will eliminate the need to find players on the F1 screen if they are within visible distance. Okay, so here's a little, here's like what the menu will look like, and here's like how it will play out on the screen. You Alt and you click on the player. Okay, so I think this is like the coolest feature like that I've seen in a while. Obviously, more guns and more vehicles is cool, but I think this is like one of the most needed features. I can get why this is most needed. This was the most upvoted, but this is definitely to me the most important, because it's ridiculously hard for people to go in and scroll through your name in the middle of combat to give you a command. So you're gonna get shot, or like you have to stop it, and then like it just takes forever and it's not enough time. Having to mute people would be terrific, because you know there are some annoying people that play all the music at all the times and all that so forth. Inviting the squad I think is a major thing. Not entirely sure what this arrow is going to do. What would this be? Perform a play. So this is mute, or this is whispered. I'm assuming this is mute. I'm assuming this is kick from squad. Have a squad command. Like, this is probably like your search profile. I'm not entirely sure what this one would be. I can't really see. There's mute, whisper, command, and squad invite. Okay, well, we'll figure out what that one is. Alright, so that's pretty much the coolest feature I think to come out in a while. Okay, so Warden landing APC model. Okay, so this is a cool model here. We finally got a landing APC model for just the Wardens. Now we're working on even more faction-specific vehicles in the near future. Not bad for Anthony's very first model for Foxhole. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, so let's look down here. Look, some concept art here, right here. So we've begun work on the next map. While we don't have much to say about it yet, we do know that it includes parts of the bulwark that was featured in the early mood paintings of the game. Here is some early concept work for the Great Wall that spans the southern region of the Warden Empire. Oh, very cool. Alright, looks pretty cool. So there's a section of it. Here's the gateway of the Bulwark. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that entirely correct. That looks pretty cool. It'd be cool to have like a giant wall like that and then you can build these structures. That's pretty cool. Looks like there's a machine gun turret here and more of an anti-tank turret at the other end. Looks like the gate has a couple anti-tank. So I wonder if you can build these or these are going to be stationary on these walls. And wow, that wall is pretty fucking big compared to the... If you look down here in the left-hand corner of this picture, there's a little human model there. Alright. Well, that pretty much wraps up what's left in this Devblog 30 of Foxhole. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Which of these 3 or 4 items are your favorite? Personally, I think mine is the context menu. Let me know what you guys think this other icon is. If you actually know, I might be just missing it, having a brain fart at the current moment. But let me know what you think of all the features down below. If you like this video, make sure to punch that like button, subscribe to this channel for more Foxhole content coming soon. Make sure to follow me on Twitch for the awesome Foxhole live streams. Once again, my name is Nate, and we will see you epic people on the battlefield of Foxhole.